Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and pick the two piles, pile A and pile B, on camera. If you don't want to watch this, then just go to the pile that you were drawn to that I showed on my thumbnail. If not, stay with me and let's see what pile you feel is yours. So cards for pile A is Spirit, this one, this one, this one, this one and this one. Okay, and cards for pile B, please Spirit. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so those are the cards so far. Just going to pop these piles here and here. And I'm going to let you choose. So pile A or pile B. Which pile do you feel has your messages for the week? Let me know and I'll see you in a minute. Hi pile A. So let's have a look and see what your cards are today. So it looks like you've been overspending and you're worrying about your finances. Time to sit with the silence, calm your mind and get some clarity. I'm just going to get all the cards out and then we can see what Spirit has to tell you. You need to spend some time alone. Time to slow down, relax, take it easier today. Journal. Take a break from your daily routine. Find some clarity. Going within, it's time to go within and ask for the guidance you seek right now. So it's interesting, isn't it, that it's basically this is a story on its own. If you resonate with this pile, I'm really sorry that if you do. I actually resonate with this pile myself. Have you overspent on things lately? Time to sort out your finances. So if any of you are resonating with this pile, you might be feeling like me that you've been trusting and hoping and putting all of your hope and energy into what you're trying to achieve and being given guidance that it's all going to work out, but it doesn't seem to be happening as quickly as you like. There doesn't seem to be very much money around, and you're probably really panicking and thinking, oh my gosh, what if this isn't my path? What if I'm doing something wrong? You know, I'm running out of money. Should I do something else? Should I be looking for another job? What am I doing? You know, help. Maybe this is whirring around in your mind. And if it is, Spirit is just letting you know, I'm just going to go from that you have probably forgotten because of the worry that you're not, and forgotten that you just need to sit quietly and follow the guidance, just like you've been doing all the time. It's follow the guidance, spend some time alone, journaling for guidance, meditating for guidance. It's all about guidance, listening to yourself, listening to Spirit and following the guidance. So this is just really basically what this is saying to you. It's reassuring you that you are on the right track. It's just that you've forgotten about the guidance. Now, if you look at this girl, you know, she's really worried, terrified. Oh my gosh, there's nothing, you know, I haven't got enough. Sitting down somewhere lovely, calm, quiet, trusting, opening their arms, trusting, listening quietly and calming down. Then going for a wonderful walk on their own, in their mind, just around somewhere, meditating and listening, whatever, going and doing something by yourself, listening for guidance by yourself, trusting, writing things down that come to you, and doing more meditating. This week is all about trusting, meditating, spending as much time as you can, journaling and trusting, and then I'm sure the answers will start to come. Any more guidance for pile A about this week, the journaling, the trusting, What's going to happen if they journal and they trust and they listen to guidance and, go within, calm themselves down and trust the process? What is going to happen for them? What's the message? This one. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Card 1. Everything's going to start to work out. You're going to start to become happier. There's going to be more people that arrive in your life. You're going to have time to go and do nice things and enjoy yourself. Things that you've been wanting to do for ages. New connections are going to start to happen, because the thing is, if you don't calm your mind and you don't sit quietly and you don't listen, what happens is you get anxious and then you start to spiral out of control. And then all those things that you've conditioned yourself and are aware help you just go out the window. And then because you're not yourself, you start to meet people and do things that don't resonate with you. So the heavy message today is just go back to what you used to do, the guidance, meditating, going outside, spending time on your own. And then you're drawing the right people for you. You're drawing the right people, the right places, and everything will start to level out. It's all the trust that you always usually have has just sort of spiraled out of control of it. I'm guessing via other people intervening in your life. Maybe you've had a busy time. It's the summer at the moment when I'm posting this reading. So maybe you've had other people that usually aren't around that, worry you, your energy, and put you out of alignment slightly. So the message is just remember, it's not you. It's just a situation you've put yourself in. And it's time, like I was saying, a tricky situation. My video just stopped working as I was shuffling these cards, and I pulled this card out. So I'm just going to show you this one. This card obviously is about rest and regeneration. And like I was just saying, sometimes when you have other people around too much that probably usually aren't there, you can, if you're sensitive and you're an empath, as I'm sure most of you are, you start to, it's weird, you probably understand this, become like other people. If their energies are if there's too many people overwhelming you with similar energy that's not yours, your energy just dissipates into theirs, and it's very difficult to hold yourself stable and steady. So you probably meandered into other people just for a bit, and it's just time to rest, which takes a lot out of you, to be honest. And you're probably exhausted from trying to hold your own energy and fight for your little bit of peace. So meditation, resting, relaxing are all the things that you need to do this week. And card 28 says, you need to rest. Have you been sleeping badly? Have you been burning the candle at both ends? This card is a warning to rest, relax more. Your body needs to sleep, to regenerate and to rejuvenate, to rest and to realign, to heal, to build strength and vitality. It's time to listen to your body now. Sleep well and re-energize. And this is sort of permission from Spirit and from, this reading to say you are allowed to rest. There's nothing wrong with lying down, having a sleep in the middle of the day if that's what you need to. And if you've got the day off and that's what you want to do it, because you're actually making yourself more productive in the long run. Because if you're tired, you're not your complete self, and there's no way that you can really manifest your dreams as well as you'd like to. But if you're refreshed from a little sleep, a little nap, you just become more in alignment, and life just flows a bit better. It's funny, and this is like a little thing, but I'm terrible for not resting. And one day this week, I just didn't do anything, and it felt really weird, but I just didn't do anything. I didn't post anything. I didn't do my house up, but I just thought, no, I'm not going to do anything. It's been really hot. If you're living in England, it's ridiculously hot for here at the moment. We're just not used to it. And so I just sat around talking to one of my daughters and just resting, and I did my nails and, did all those things that you should do more of, or I should do more of. And I looked at my phone at the end of the day and just thought, well, I'll just see if anyone's watched my videos. And I had the most views that I've ever had, ever. And I didn't do a thing. And I thought, there you are. Sometimes if you just sit quietly in your own energy and you rest and relax, things come to you. And it's exactly right. The more you rest, the more you relax, the more you trust, the more you doesn't feel like you're doing anything. The universe has time to catch up, find you, and give you what you deserve. So, I was really, really, in awe of that. And it's made me appreciate that resting is very, 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 very good for you. So that's just a little thing from me. And this whole message is just a lovely thing for you. So, don't be feeling that you can't rest. Just trust. Trust this week is all about rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. And then you'll be back in alignment, and things will start to go well again. Let's have a look and see what your last message is. Card A, sorry. Maybe you need card B as well. Who or what is holding you back? Go within and ask this question. So there you are. It's all about asking for guidance, asking, the questions you need to ask about where you're supposed to be going, what you're supposed to be doing, trusting, resting, and relaxing. This is your week. Card A, pile A. I hope you have a good one. Please like and subscribe if this resonated with you. And thank you so much for all my lovely subscribers for coming back and watching this video. I hope it's helped. I'm sending you all lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Guidance in the silence. Hi, pile B. So these are your cards, and this is your message for the week ahead. Let's have a look and see what it says. Go for a walk with family or friends to clear your mind. So there's a lot of things that are troubling you on your mind. Feeling lost in the woods with no one to turn to. Meditate, ask for guidance, calm your mind, and take a deep breath. So yeah, again, something to do with your mind. Dream big today and make your inner world a reality. Yes, going inward. Beauty comes from within. You are amazing. Trust in yourself and keep going. You have all you need to shine. So you're not feeling, it looks like everything is far too much. Time to phone a relative or trusted friend and ask for help. So this feels, if this resonates with you, pile B, that you have got yourself overwhelmed in some way, shape or form. And this beautiful, wonderful person that you usually are, this person who's, relaxed and calm and knows where they're going and knows what they're doing, and has been sort of traveling on their own soul's journey for quite a long time, has suddenly become this person. So why is that? Why is it that you have suddenly got yourself stressed and lost your way slightly? Let's have a look. I think I'm going to ask for some more cards. I mean, it's all about lost in the woods, and there's obviously some dream that you're trying to face. So let's have a look. Why is it that card B, pile B, have lost their way? What's happening for them? What's been happening in their life? Oh, well, those ones that have just fallen on the floor are obviously the ones. There's a few here. Let's have a look. Because you're regenerating. You're regenerating, and everything that you thought that you've been holding on to, this beautiful life that you thought is yours, the one that you've been meditating, the one you've been manifesting, it's been quite a struggle, actually. If you're here today and it's resonating, holding on to this manifestation or this life that you think that you've had to have is causing you stress. And it's time to rethink what you really, really want and be honest with yourself. Because where you're supposed to be at the top, right here, you can't get there at the moment because there's parts of the life that you are feeling you need to be in that you need to let go of. This is what I'm hearing, hence why the go for a walk cards have been coming up. because you've sort of been going two ways. There's two different paths that you've been on, that you're walking on, and you have to let go. You have to let go of the one that you've been, well, that's been causing you a bit of pain, really, and causing you stress. The one that's you're having to hold everything together. So you know which one is. There's two different ways that you're going in your mind. One of them you're more on, and the other one you really want to go on. That's how I'm feeling it. Yeah, look, way out. So you are, the way out card means that you have realized that where you were is not for you, and it's time to move on. And at the moment, it's like this. So these cards are telling me that because you are holding on to some aspect of your life that you feel you should keep hold of, because maybe it's beautiful, maybe it's lovely, maybe you've worked really, really hard for it, and maybe you're thinking, I just don't want to let go of that. It could be a person, a partner, it could be a house, it could be a job, it could just be a sort of lifestyle that you like, even though the people that you hang around with aren't really good. You just don't want to let go, or it's just familiar. There's something, you'll know what it is, but Spirit's telling you that you need to walk away from this, and it'll make you very, very happy. And you'll be regenerating into a new person, into the person you're meant to be. You'll stop feeling like this, and then this card will be able to turn upwards, and you can be the star, the winner of your life. So I hope that's making sense. Now, if we go back to the cards at the front up here, dream big today and make your inner world a reality. Feeling lost in the woods and going for a walk to clear your mind. Basically, to get to this point where you can turn this card from upside down to walking straight out, you have to follow this guidance this week. I think you have to go out and walk in nature and think about this. Think, yeah, I like my life, but do I like it? What is it that's causing me to feel anxious and nervous and overwhelmed? What in my life that looks, and in the facade looks like this, is actually making me feel like this. What is it that is causing that? And you have to be honest with yourself. And to be honest with yourself, go for a walk with family or somebody that you can talk to, or just, your inner child. Go for a walk and ask that question. Why am I feeling stressed? Why is it that nothing, what I want to do isn't working? What is it that I'm really not looking at? Because it looks like you want to get to this point here. And there's a lot of things in the way. There's quite a few big trees, and then there's a few little trees, and then there's nothing. So it looks like if you can work out these things that are just in the way, holding you back, these little ones won't be so bad. And then you'll be at the top, and look, then you'll be here, because this is what it is. You're going for a chat, or chatting with yourself, going for a walk. And then, you're like, oh God, I think I've realized what these things are. I think I know what they are. Oh God, but I'm just going to push through. I'm going to do it. And then look, your dream will become a reality, and you'll be there. So this is what this is all about. It's just working out, giving yourself a bit of love and a bit of kindness this week, a bit of time, and working out what is the block, really. Is there anything else that pile B needs that might help them this week, to help them to clear this block away, or to start to see things a little bit better? What could they do? This one. Right. So there's some people in your life that look good, but actually they're causing problems. This is why you're not moving forward, and this is what's causing you stress. It's very interesting, because if you're in pile A and you've come to pile B, then obviously you know what what I'm going to say. But this is sort of like a confirmation pile for pile A anyway. Either pile, I think, would do, pile B, you could go to pile A, you could go to pile B, and benefit from either pile because, yeah, pile B, there's definitely people in your life that are stopping you from getting to this and are causing you to feel like this and are making you feel that there's no way through. That's what's happening. So you have to go on that walk if you can, so that you can turn it around and you can have good people in your life. And this card can be dropped. You can get out of the woods, get up to your dreams again, and then have the best life you could possibly have with the great friends. That's what you need to do. That's what Spirit's message is for you. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's in a nutshell. Let me just see if there's another message of wisdom for you. Yeah, just follow the guidance and go for that walk and really, really, really think about what it is that's in the way. And that sounds terrible, in the way, but you know what I mean? It's just depleting you of your energy and hindering you and making it harder for you to concentrate on you. That type of thing. That's what you're looking for. Look, good fortune is beckoning you today. Moving forwards is a key to your success. Exactly. So you going for that walk, you thinking about what's hindering you, who these people are, places, things. It could be a house, it could be a job, it could be some people. It looks like it's definitely more like people because this was upside down. It's sort of a bit of a in your face sort of card, isn't it? Look, there's some people in your life that are hindering you. I mean, and they're probably not meaning to, and it's probably just because energetically you're in a different place to them and you're probably trying to lower your vibration to, I mean, that's what I'm hearing. You're lowering your vibration so that you can still hang around with these people. But really, you're higher now, and you need to lovingly let these people go. Even if these people here, they look quite sad about you going, but you don't look sad at all. You look relieved and glad. And, there's either somebody that you can confide in on this walk, and you can say, oh, there's the walk card. Somewhere, there it is. There might be one or two people. I mean, it looks like you're very close to both of these people that you could talk to and say, look, blah, 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 blah. And they'll say, oh, and give you some advice, or just talking through and somebody listening to you will make you go, oh, yeah, I know what I need to do. I know who I need to let go of. I know what that thing is that's stopping me. Boom, boom, boom. And then you'll start to get better and move forwards on your path again. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be a very quick one, but I think this week is going to be all about you starting to work out what's limiting you and what's draining you of your energy, and where you could make some adjustments, where you could start to look at you and where you're wanting to go, and just start to notice what's holding you back and how much time you're giving to certain people that you wish you weren't, that's stopping you from having time for your business, for your life, for your projects. And this cup card, the number one card, doesn't come out very often. I mean, so for it to come out even in the upside down position is a brilliant thing. It just means that you've got everything you need to shine. It's just at the moment you can't grasp it. You can't grab hold of it because there's all this overwhelm in the way. I mean, this poor girl, gosh, we've all been there, and obviously, you're feeling like it more. You can't think straight when there's too much washing up and nobody's helping you. There's screaming kids, or there's people demanding so much that you feel like it's raining outside, even if it's not. And your mind, she's closing her eyes. She's just trying to get a minute to herself, and she just hasn't had one. And that just makes you feel even more in this, doesn't it? It makes you feel even more in this. Like you're trapped and you just can't get to that destination, and it looks so far away. when really I don't think it is that far away. I think it's just giving yourself time to work out who is holding you back. And then before you know it, it's going to be clear, and you're going to be up here going, phew, that was great. I'm glad I've got rid of all that. And now I can get back to my wonderful dream and achieve my wonderful goal. So that's your message, Pile B. I hope it helped. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and if this message resonates with you. And thank you so much for my subscribers. If you've come back today to watch this reading, I hope it's helped you. I'm sending you all lots of love. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Guidance in the silence.